Ad cena Maria providi, soli salutis candidi, post transitum maris Maria, que sacanamus principi, quaes conus sanctissimum, in ana crucis farinum, sed et gloriam roseum, gustando Deo vivimus, protecti pasque vesper.
All right, here we go. Testing 1, 2. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Meet Fit and Lean. If you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. I decided to do, I'm inspired by Dr. Taylor Marshall. I decided to do like a Dr. Taylor Marshall podcast for you on the season of Lent. Now, Dr. Taylor Marshall is a Catholic, but he does have some good ideas because he used to be a Protestant, so his theology is not too bad, But believe it or not, folks, not just Catholics celebrate Lent. We white Anglo-Saxon Protestants celebrate it too. And the season of Lent is all about sacrifice. It's all about sacrificing and giving up things. And what better way to recalibrate your weight loss journey than the season of Lent? Because, you give up stuff on Lent. And so basically Lent is the sort of the symbolic of the 40 days and 40 nights where Jesus was wandering through the wilderness, I believe. And so what happened was during the season of Lent, we're supposed to sacrifice and give up things as we're, wandering through the wilderness till we get to the cross where, obviously Jesus is crucified and comes back to life, and in the season of Easter. So Lent is all about, I'm not going to say doom and gloom, but it's just sort of like, oh yeah, you can't have your cookies, can't have cake, can't have anything that's good, that sort of thing. But yeah, so the season of Lent. So one of the easiest things to do in Lent is recalibrate your food. Now, folks, I used one of those calorie counter apps, and I had no idea that my breakfast was almost 900 calories. Oh. And so that's a lot of calories for breakfast. Now, I don't eat a big breakfast like that every day, but that can certainly throw me off and might explain my weight loss issues. But Lent is a good time for doing that. Good time for fasting and prayer. So because I weigh myself on Wednesdays, I thought, what better day to fast than Tuesday? And that'll help me, coast me through. And so, and for Lent, think about easy things you can give up, especially, in terms of food, but there's also other things we can do, folks. Give up those trash TV programs you've been watching lately. Give up those documentaries you don't really need to see. Stop spending all that extra money on, wine, beer, and hookers. All the things we can give up for Lent. Very simple, basic stuff. And basically, I think for us people trying to lose weight, it's a great way to look at your diet and say, hey, do I really need that 5th dessert? Do I really need that 3rd helping of lasagna? So that's a good thing to do at Lent. So it's a good time to reassess. It's sort of like our version of New Year's resolutions. The secular world has their New Year's resolutions. We have Lent. I'm not talking about belly button Lent, the kind of pick out your belly button. No, I'm talking about the spiritual season. So it's really, Lent is a good time for reflection, good time for prayer, and a good time to think about what you need and what you have. And what you don't have, but what you have, and be thankful for what you have. So that's what Lent is all about. So I want to encourage everyone to use this Lenten season to recalibrate, reevaluate your diet, assess for all the people trying to lose weight. I think this is a great time to do it, if any. And it might propel you forward because, we tend to gain weight in the winter, at least most people do. And so Lent is a good way to circumvent that issue. Now, folks, I have thought of other strategies for weight loss. As I mentioned earlier, I posted a picture of a very, shall we say, couple that's a little bit askew, and pictures like that will help me lose my appetite, if you know what I mean. Yeah, there's nothing like a good old miscegenation to help you lose your appetite. No, folks, I'm just kidding. We love our mixed race couples here. We love them as God loves them. Just not a big fan of it, per se. So that's a good thing. That's another strategy I come up with, looking at deplorable pictures like that. But other things you can do, there's other weight loss strategies, and I believe you should exercise more. So make a list of things, folks, make a list of things you don't need in your life. That's what Lent, get clean house, clean spiritual house. That's what Lent is all about. Cleaning your spiritual house, getting those cobwebs off there. Get those cobwebs off your soul. And, now I'm sounding like Dr. Taylor Marshall. Oh boy. So yeah, get those cobwebs off your soul and try to get rid of that stuff you don't need. And, focus on what you can do to make improvements and adjustments. And it'll set the tone for the rest of the year, right? So, so happy Lent, everybody. Happy Lent. Remember, reflect, do a lot of prayer and fasting, and make a list of, things you don't really need. Not just food, but all kinds of things, right, folks? So that's what I'm doing. So the simplest thing for me is cookies. I'm giving up cookies for Lent. That's a very easy thing to do. Didn't say brownies. I said cookies. No, I can have a piece of dark chocolate every now and then. But yeah, folks, we can give up these luscious, elaborate desserts. We don't need them. You don't really need to go out and spend money. Oh, I'm also giving up DoorDash for Lent. Yes, folks, I was falling into the DoorDash trap again because they were giving me all these special offers. $3 off a cheeseburger here and there, and fried chicken half price. So I was thinking, okay, no more DoorDash for Lent. I don't need that in my life. So think about this Lenten season as a time of reflection and a time of really getting rid of that stuff you don't need. So hopefully this will help me in my diet, folks, because I was reassessing and I really was eating too many calories. 2,500 calories average a day is too high for me. And I'm not an athlete. I know I look like one, but I'm not one. And so that's why I have to watch what I eat, and I am over 40. So that makes it harder too. But anyway, folks, happy Lent season. So, good luck, dieters. Start cleaning your spiritual life, but also clean out that fridge, okay? Because that's what Lent's all about. Don't need it in your life. All right, so hope that encourages everyone. Protestant and Catholics, we can agree on something, right, folks? I think we Protestants and Catholics, we really get along, even though Catholics think we're going to hell. But both churches have gone to hell in a handbasket, let's be honest, folks. The Catholic Church has gone to hell in a handbasket, Episcopalians along with them. But we can reclaim it, So thank you all for watching. Go to my website at meetskeletonsplace.com. And remember, folks, say a prayer for someone special today. Bye-bye.